So guys, welcome back to another vlog in Melbourne. And when I tell you guys that I am booked and busy in Melbourne, I mean it. Like honestly, strap in for this vlog because I don't stop. I've officially checked into my new hostel, I've got my nails done, and we're out and about, starting off strong with the night markets. So I'm staying at Bounce Hostel, and this is actually something that they organise. They pretty much have something on every night. And yeah, tonight we were off to the Victoria night markets, which was so cool. I could not believe how many people there were. And they didn't just do food actually, they did also have some drink stations, jewellery stations. I think later on I even show you they had like a little library, which is so cute. But yeah, me and a lot of girlies from the hostel all got together. These are some of the amazing girls that I met. And yeah, we just had a browse, we got some food, and it was a really, really good time.
Worker at home who like is so
the whole thing, yeah. The whole strawberry, yeah, like that.
Right before I left,
I'm trying to find the ones. Yeah, it's a bit painful.
Yeah, these always like move to new cities.
It's really good.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna get
that. You're tweaking. Yeah.
But
it's really good.
It's not a murderer. I have asked him that though.
He's very big.
Yeah. No.
I love that.
My coworker.
So for my second day in the hostel, me and two girls from my dorm decided to go and explore the botanical gardens and the Shrine of Remembrance, and it was such a gorgeous day for it. Good morning guys, it's like I think it's coming up to a week now of being in Melbourne, and I'm just with some girlies from the hostel and we are at the Botanic Gardens and the Shrine. I can't see, I've got my sunglasses at home today. Yeah. So if you're staying in Melbourne or visiting Melbourne, you have to come to the Botanical Gardens. They were so, so gorgeous. I didn't spend enough time there, I definitely have to go back. But once we left there, I tried my first fish bowl, also a must try if you're in Melbourne, although for me, it's not as good as Attis in London. And then once we've done that, we actually headed over to the State Library, which, oh my God, guys, again, if you know, you know, probably one of the most beautiful buildings I'll ever see in my entire life. Doesn't matter if you're not into books or reading, you have to visit here. It's so gorgeous. There is so much character. It's just something you definitely have to see if you're visiting Melbourne. And as much as I did love just spending time here and having a look at all of the history, we did actually come to print off some CVs. So me and a girl from my dorm, Cece, were actually going to be starting the job hunt. So yeah, we decided to come to the library to print off some resumes, which was super cheap, by the way. I think it worked out like $8 for like 20 CVs. Okay, we're trying onigiri for the first time.
Hello.
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 I got a teriyaki chicken. I feel like I need some hand sanitizer really.
I'll get in there, girly, just as you can see.
I love that.
And you're meant to like pull it in a certain way. So you go like down first, and you go around, open it up that way. And then there's like a 2 and a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So then this one I was having a problem with last time.
I didn't get it.
And gently pull from the corner. Oh, see, this is where I failed the last time.
Hold and gently pull from the other corner.
Hold and gently pull from the other corner. And then you fold it up like that. And there's these cute little...
So cute. Oh, it's crunchy.
It's solid.
That's so good. For $6 as well, which is like £3, which is unbelievable. Perfect little snack.
Also, I love the music here, like 1980s, 90s
Yeah.
Japanese city pop.
So cool.
Dope. So did you know, actually, fun fact, when we talk about like sweet, salty, savory, and spicy, there's a 5th flavor, and it's called umami.
Oh my God.
A Japanese scientist in like, I think it was like the late 1800s, you can fact check me on that. It was around the turn of the 20th century, he was able to pull this compound from seaweed, because seaweed is like such a good base of like Japanese people's diets. Fun fact, that's actually why in Japan it's really, really, really hard to get a hold of mercury, because they eat so much seafood that they're at risk for mercury poisoning.
Oh my gosh.
Because they consume so much.
Wow.
But the scientist, he derived like MSG comes from seaweed.
Oh.
MSG is like the umami like base flavor.
Okay. I've always wondered what MSG was as well. Like, people talk about it, but I didn't know what it was.
Great.
The CC is amazing for facts, like genuinely. I have learned, I met you yesterday, right? She's like, I met her yesterday and I have learned more about life in general than I've ever learned in my entire life. It's so amazing. I need to get you on the vlog more so you can just be educating everyone. So good.
You can have a part in your vlogs where it goes, fun fact.
Oh no, I actually should do that. Like cameo, fun fact. Like a little ad break.
Yeah.
The facts. I love that. So after a very busy but very productive day exploring the city, we headed back to the hostel as they were actually hosting a sunset walk down at St Kilda Pier. So at St Kilda Pier, and somebody just saw a sea lion. Actually, I think they're different. I think sea lions and seals are different.
I think they are. Yeah. Sea lions are usually a whole hell lot bigger.
Oh, I want to see. Oh my god, I think we just saw dolphins or sea lions. Oh my god.
Dolphin. Oh my god.
There it is. Oh, oh. What is it? Is it a sea lion or a seal? That's a dolphin. Oh, I don't know. Is that a seal?
Wait, okay, well, come on.
Let's go closer. Can we cheers? Yeah! I don't know what we're cheersing to. Cheers!
To each other. We're at Roma Hostel and the girls are playing beer pong. Well, actually it's water pong. It's water pong, which is a bit rubbish. It is rubbish, but you can win $70. So, game's on. It's exciting!
Unlucky girl. Tell him who you are. Woo! Go Hey. That's soon, right? So if you're coming to Melbourne and you want a really jam-packed itinerary on how to spend your first few days, I actually really recommend what I got up to, and definitely stay with the hostel because there'll just be more things for you to do. Hello guys, oh my god, I am coming to you from my very temporary apartment in Melbourne. It's been 1 week in Melbourne and I'm literally loving it. Like, I'm having such a fun time. I literally can't even, like, talking to you right now and then this is my view. Like, I'll show you the view. The view of this flat is so amazing. How incredible is that? Oh, I feel so lucky that I get to call this place like home for literally 2 weeks, but still, yeah, I just feel so grateful. But I just want to really quickly update you guys with what's been going on and fill you in because I do have somewhere I need to be today. But yeah, I've been in Melbourne for a week and I've been staying at hostels. I stayed at 2 hostels. I stayed at Roma Hostel, which is in St Kilda, and then I also stayed at Bounce Hostel. I literally just left there this morning. Okay, what are they like? So I don't know if I've mentioned already, but this was my first hostel experience. Well, it wasn't actually. It was my first dorm experience. So although I'd stayed in hostels before, this was my first time like sharing a dorm and I was super nervous. Obviously you're gonna be nervous, right? It's something I've never tried before. Yeah, I literally had no reason to be worried. From the minute I got in the first hostel, it was really late at night, but there was one girl that was up, her name was Liv, and she was such a sweetheart. And yeah, people just like talk to you and I don't know, just make you feel at ease instantly. So yeah, that was that night. And then the next day, I made friends with another girl in the hostel. Her name was Lily, and she's my absolute like favourite girl ever. She was just so sweet. And honestly, by the end of it, we were like best friends. I love her so much. And honestly, I was in Melbourne for about 4 days and I didn't have a single day on my own because in the build up to coming to Melbourne, I'd like really put myself out there on social media to try and make friends and arrange dates. And guys, I made literally so many friends and I was just constantly out like meeting these people that I'd arranged to meet, which was really, really nice. So for like 4 days straight, I was just going for like brunch. I was like a serial dater, but like with girlfriends. It was so fun. Quick review of Roma Hostel. Roma Hostel, the beds were so comfortable. Like, just know at the end of every night, you're so ready to go back to your dorm because the bed is really comfortable. However, the kitchen, on the first night I got there, I really wanted like a peppermint tea. And I went to the kitchen to make a tea and it was dark and dingy. You know when you just, the vibe was not there. It felt really dirty. And then I opened the kettle to make a tea and the kettle was literally like blacky brown. And immediately I was like, no, not for me. There wasn't any like, I don't know, like filtered water stations. You had to use the tap. And after what I'd seen in the kettle, I was like, I'm not using that tap water. So yeah, I generally did not use that kitchen at all. I never stepped foot in the kitchen again after that. In terms of the communal spaces, it was pretty good. I had a rooftop bar, But I don't really think it was that social of a hostel, to be honest. I was really lucky that I had like the girls in my dorm that I was friends with. So like we just did things, but apart from the 2 girls in my dorm, I didn't meet anyone else really. But it did have some good like communal areas. It had like a bar and things like that. But people just, I don't know, they kind of kept to themselves. I didn't feel like anybody really wanted to like reach out or make friends. So yeah. However, going to Bounce, it's actually a sister hostel with Roma and it's in the CBD, so it's like a really good central location. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for the location. It's opposite Flinders Street Station, so it's so easy to get around. And I don't know if I've mentioned already, but we're in April at the moment and Melbourne are currently offering free transport, buses, trams, trains, throughout the whole of April and May. So that's really, really handy and it's super easy to get around because you're opposite the station. In terms of the facilities at Bounce, I was only there for 2 nights in the end because what happened was I originally was going to stay there for 5 nights, but then I managed to find this room. So the girl whose room I'm renting, she's just going away for like a couple of weeks and she's put her room out there. So I thought, yeah, I'll do that. It actually worked out cheaper than staying in a hostel for a week. And I've got my own bathroom and yeah, this gorgeous apartment. So yeah, I've decided to do 2 nights at Bounce and then come over here for the 2 weeks. But I've met more people at Bounce than I think I ever have in my entire life. That hostel is so social. They host like events every day, like a walking tour in the morning, and then every day there's something going on. So last night we went to St Kilda for sunset and $2 mimosas, which was actually at Roma Hostel, so I went back there. But yeah, I've met so many lovely girls from that hostel and everyone is so social. Like I've met so many girls that weren't in my room, weren't in my dorm. Yeah, people are just so lovely at Bounce and I think it's definitely more a social hostel if that's what you're looking for. So yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna go and hand out some CVs. Fingers crossed for me, guys. Like, let's pray and manifest that I find a job after doing this. I feel like it's going to be a really humbling experience, but I have also heard that this is how most people do manage to find jobs. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. I'm actually going to a bar crawl tonight, so I forgot that I was checking out of Bounce today, so I already signed up to the bar crawl and then I realised I was checking out. So yeah, I've already paid, but yeah, bar crawl tonight. I think that starts about 6:30, so I really need to get a move on. So I'm back from job hunting and it's true what they say about it being a humbling experience. I mean, I handed my CV in to about 4 or 5 different places and some experiences were fine. Some people were really lovely, really friendly, took my CV. Other people were literally like, no, we're not hiring, which was, yeah, an experience. So anyway, I'm just gonna pray that I hear something back from these people. But tonight I'm actually going out for a pub crawl with the hostel I was just staying at. So I've just got ready to head out. It's 6:10 and I think we're meeting at the first place for 6:30. I'm not gonna bring my camera because I don't trust myself if I'm having a drink and I also can't fit it in my bag. So after quite a messy night at the pub crawl with the hostel, I decided the next day was gonna be really productive. It's my first day in a proper apartment, so I went and did a food shop. It was actually an Anzac Day this day, but yeah, I was hanging a tiny bit, so I did just spend the day doing chores. So guys, today is Saturday evening. It's actually Anzac Day in Australia and unfortunately I wasted most of it. I felt really rough after last night's bar crawl, which is hilarious because I've been going around saying that rum doesn't give me hangovers, and then today I felt like absolute crap. So I've just spent the day chilling, to be honest, which I think was kind of needed anyway. I'm just getting ready now because I'm off to meet the girls for some dinner. So yeah, I think we're feeling an Italian kind of vibe, so I'll bring you guys along with me, see what we get. And as I went to leave the apartment, I literally could not believe my eyes. This was honestly just such a pinch me moment. I couldn't believe that this was my reality. Just stopped at the shop to grab a quick solo, so I'm still feeling quite rough. But yeah, I'm excited to see the girls and get some lunch or dinner. So after spending time in both St Kilda and the CBD, I realised I am such a city girl. If there's one thing that I like more than the city itself, it's the city at night. I feel like it just comes alive at night. It literally just feels like magic. Wow, that looks amazing. That's a really good photo. Is that on your phone or the camera? Wow. I love that. You look so hot in that picture. Yeah. Why don't ours look like that? So after our gorgeous girl dinner, we headed over to Hopscotch, which is a really cool casual bar if you're just looking for somewhere to chill, and we played some cards because why not? So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the vlog, guys. I wanted to leave this one here because this is sort of like the closing chapter of my hostel life. From this point onwards, I will be job hunting and apartment hunting and really trying to set up a life here in Melbourne. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see what I get up up to, and if I'm successful with finding either a job or an apartment. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next one.